Alright, this video is going to be about Canada versus USA. I've been seeing a lot of this on the internet lately, like Canada versus USA, and I know people in Canada. And I know I've been to Canada a few times. I got some family up there, so I know what's going on up there. And they say that like everything claims that Canada's so great, and I don't really get it. I don't see it. I don't see how it's better in America anyway. Like it's so everything's so much cheaper in America, even though. Continue on for me, man. What do you got for me here?
Yeah. All I know is that all these Canadians on those forums, they're all on because there's nothing else to do in Canada. They're just flooded online with this shit.
They're all online all the time, and like you get nothing if you live there. That's the thing I don't get.
I don't get it.
Just call me like an idiot, like American or whatever, because I know this shit.
Yeah, I know it all too.
Talk to them and shit. I know what's going on. I've been there many times.
I've been to Toronto. I haven't been to Vancouver. Everybody's yapping about that one.
I've been to Toronto enough times. I know what it is.
Yeah, I did not like it at all. It was overpriced. There's all these.
It's so overpriced. Like it kills it. First of all, it's not that great to begin with, but the overpricedness of it all just kills it completely. I think.
But I don't get. The thing is, I don't get how these like. You always see this, Mike. Yeah, you always see this list, like world's best cities to live in. It always makes the list. I don't get it.
Like it's overpriced piece of shit as far as I'm concerned.
I'm like, how do people like live there and like have disposable income? I don't get it.
The economy's not even good there.
I know it isn't.
Man. It might be a little better than Florida, but it's not.
It's not better in Texas. There's no way.
No. It's better in Texas, it's better in Oklahoma, it's not better in a lot of states.
It's not even better than, like, Wyoming or Fargo, North Dakota or something.
No. It's not better than Florida. And the difference between Florida and Canada is, at least in Florida, there's, like, no competition, so.
Yeah.
Lack of jobs will be offset by, like, a lot of the Florida's population, to be honest with you, is a bunch of, like, tatted up clowns that just got out of prison and shit. Like, you're not competing with those guys with good jobs at all, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you just try a little hard in high school, you're gonna go big.
People are competing though. People are actually like educated there and shit. Even the complete idiots.
I know that. They're all smart as shit.
They're not that stupid. Like they're pretty educated. Like they pay attention to like the news and all
yeah, they're very connected, that's for sure.
They're connected and shit, yeah. Even though they're not making any money or have a job or anything.
It's just that liberal society. They're always with this connected trash.
It's just more competition for you.
I don't get it. Why would you want to compete and not gain money?
It's so expensive, man.
I know, you're not going to make any kind of disposable income. If you do, you got lucky. You got lucky.
Housing, you get like a little piece of shit bungalow.
Oh, yeah.
Like $400 at best in Toronto, man.
When like where I live, Houston, Texas, I can get like 4,000 square foot easily under $250. Easy.
It's under 200, man. Bro.
I know. I'm just being politically correct. I'm saying 250 just to save myself.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I saw this list. I think I saw it a couple days ago. They were comparing all these different Canadian cities and how much it's going to cost you to live there. And for a typical family, it was $64,000 for British Columbia. You imagine that? You tell me people are making like 80 there? There's no way.
If you're making 62, you're in debt then. You're fucked.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's in debt down there. You imagine dropping 700 and something for a piece of shit, like 2 bedroom, 2 bath piece of shit?
How do people live there? You're making 66 and you're still only 2,000 up.
I'm like, yeah. Like, why the hell would you live there? Like, just at least go to Seattle or something. At least it's a bit cheaper.
Yeah, Seattle housing prices are only like half as much.
It's all liberal. They're both smart cities, so it's the same damn thing.
Nothing to do cities where it's all raining all the time.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah,
I couldn't find one thing in Canada that was cheaper than America.
No, there wasn't. There's nothing.
Not one.
If any of you people watching this video tell me there's something cheaper other than this healthcare, don't give me that healthcare thing, because that ain't real.
But if you're broke in America, you're gonna get anywhere.
I know it's pretty much free. I've never
It's free.
I've never heard like
if you're broke, if you're on welfare and shit, it's free. The healthcare shit.
there's nobody on Facebook claiming they got denied shit. There's nothing. There's no outrage.
Yeah,
It's all free.
Protests if these like black broke people weren't getting it, don't you think there'd be like
no,
riots?
Yeah, there'd be riots and everything. How it's racist and
whenever they do the healthcare debate, they never bring up racism or anything. There's a reason. If you're broke as shit, you're getting it.
Yeah, for sure.
Easily.
Yeah, I was in Toronto. I think it was about 3.5 years ago. Well, anyways, all I saw were like everybody looks so low class and broke.
Yeah, because they don't have any paper.
And like,
then the people actually are like. It's funny how like the 22-year-olds, a lot of them actually are spending on like some faggot ass clothes and shit.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like things that you never see in America, like Dre beats and shit. Like nobody, in True Religion, like that, you barely ever see that shit in America. You see that sometimes in Toronto among like the 20-year-olds and shit.
Mm. Yeah, and the cars, man, they're just so trash.
What's the point of having a good car in Canada anyway? Because hold on.
Yeah, and these roads, like, they're all bumpy and all this potholes, and it's so low class. You don't
have any hood anywhere in America?
I know, it'll be flat as shit.
The roads are going to be amazing. It doesn't matter how ghetto the neighborhood is, man.
I know that.
Anywhere.
And, I got a friend that lives in, I don't know, it's like Kingston, Ontario or something. And, he says the cell phones cost, like, $95 a month. I'm like, are you serious? And he says, like, from calling, like, Kingston, I think Kingston, Toronto are, like, 2 hours, 3 hours away. I'm not sure. But he says that it's a long distance call. But in the United States, I could be from Miami, Florida, and call somebody from Honolulu, Hawaii. That'd be just a local call.
Yeah.
Isn't that ironic or what?
That's crazy how expensive shit is up there, man.
That's crazy.
The housing is.
No, the housing's terrible.
I said that, but it's a joke, man.
We already know the prices are more expensive.
Some place that looks like a shack, a rundown shack in South Carolina, that'll go for like $300 in Toronto. It's a total piece of shit.
It's a little joke.
And
yeah, I was in Toronto and we took that. I don't know, some subway. I don't know what it's called. TTC or something. Yeah, it costs like $3 or something just to go one way. Where here in Houston it's $125, but you do it yourself. Like nobody's like checking you. You could just go in and go on for free. It's a joke.
System, huh?
Yeah, the honor system.
And
exactly.
Also in Toronto, the Metro Pass, which gives you TTC access for a month. That would go for $120, and it's $1,400 for the year. And they try to act like that's a deal.
$1,400, that's a deal. Wow.
What is it in Houston? What's the price in Houston?
I think it's $42, $43, somewhere around there.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Just another thing that's cheaper.
I'm pretty sure the airlines, must be just a fortune how much it costs to go on that.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Air Canada or some bullshit.
You can go anywhere for like under $200 if you want.
I know you can.
Easily. There and back.
Yo, and the gasoline, gas is more expensive in Canada. You would think it'd be so cheap, like Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait. They're all cheap, right? They help their citizens out, but no, not Canada, right? Isn't that crazy?
Aren't they like the second largest reserve or something?
I think so. Yeah, they are, aren't they?
They are, but
that's crazy.
They still, no matter how bad gas is in America, it's always $1 worse than Canada. Also, they had this G20 thing in Toronto a couple years ago. And the price was like $858 million for it that the taxpayers had to pay. But they had the same conference in Pittsburgh and it was only $12 million. Even in London, England, which is known for being very expensive.
So it's like 85 times more, you're saying? That's crazy.
Even in London, it was only $30 million.
Wow, so even in London, yeah, that's not a rich,
expensive piece of shit. And it's funny that they did that, yet there was still a huge riot.
Yeah, I know, isn't that crazy?
And also, clothes are like a million times more cheap in America. You can, like, low class shit in America is priced like it's high class in Canada.